Yesterday, last night, we went to see Brave.
The animated Pixar film.
Yes.
Set to the Scottish Highlands.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see the history, of the Scottish people.
Well, the Disney history.
Exactly, the Disney version of it. But
Yes.
they were very Viking.
Yeah.
But of course, I guess that they came from
all of that,
the Norse
because it
people.
gives a little bit of their history, which of course we have no idea if that's true.
Right.
And
so check your facts. I think the Normans.
Scotland
I think that's what weren't they Norse people who came from? Yeah. So yeah, we'll need to look up those things.
The thing that I loved was the actual animation, like the trees.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh,
it looks very real in the water. I don't know how they do that,
Yes.
but they have waterfalls and things like that going on, and it looks real.
Oh, give us an artist perspective.
No, well, that's what I mean. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like it's hard to see. It's hard to paint water, but let alone make it moving, like it looks really real. So I love that part of it.
So now I know it's hard to paint water.
Sometimes, because people think of water and they don't really look at it. I mean, they think water, but they don't really actually look at it when they paint water. And you have to kind of separate your mind from what you're painting and not think about it as water. It's like a glass. When you paint a glass, you can't think of it as being glass. You have to think of the reflections and things on it. That's what you're actually painting.
I am so far from painting glass.
And you said there was something you thought was, I think you told me beforehand, something really upsetting about the film.
Yeah, about what happens to, I won't say what it is, what happens to her mother.
Oh, okay.
And maybe it's upsetting for little kids.
Oh, all right.
That's kind of a story.
Yeah, I mean, it really takes you to a different, it's not your normal, I would say, fantasy. It's sort of like
just to
grim fairy
let you
tale
know,
sort of thing.
what happens to her mother, it's not like the Bambi moment. It's not.
No, it's
that.
not. So are you thinking kids would be afraid of the film as to what happens to her mother?
I don't think there's ever a Disney film where kids aren't afraid at some point.
Oh, that's true.
Because Disney puts their nice little characters in jeopardy all the time.
But then they always have a nice ending. They have a happy ending usually.
Right, but if you're a little kid and you're watching Dumbo, I went in thinking, it looks like it's a contest film. It's who gets to marry the princess, and she said, but I should be able to compete also. And you think that it's going to be a lot of competition and all of that, and it's not. I'm not certain, but I think that the suitors might have been related. And thank you, Disney, a powerful young woman.
Oh, I think this is one of the first Pixar picture that had a female heroine.
I wonder if men are a little insulted that all of the men are idiots. Think about it. Even if they're kind of power, they're still...
They were just more
idiots.
brawn than anything.
Yeah, but they're really...
Well, yeah, there really
the
wasn't
dad,
a smart person in the bunch, was
the
there?
other dads, the sons.
Yeah, and the two women were the smart ones.
Yeah, they were the only ones with brains. And her brothers were
Oh, that's right.
absolute nutcases. So, yeah, the only thinking people that could think something through without, going nuts were the women.
Well, that's really true. Yeah, actually, in that film. So what message are we sending to our children?
But like I said, I recommend this film.
Yeah, I'd give it a thumbs up.